Bowman, my neighbor, father built all this park for his kids and movie sets. Young people don't know what this is. That's called a water flume, just like the log ride is Six Flags. What they do, they dam it up down there, they divert the water. That water goes down to the water wheel powerhouse, and that big waterfall over there is partly, that's another diversion that they used water for. They use it for power, washing, creating force to, run equipment, to run tools, belts, grind stuff up. Copy that. Big Haynes Creek, Costley Mill Park. Used to be an old mill there with a water wheel. The water flume come in there and then went across the water wheel, and they made your grits, cornbread mix, ground corn, and that's old fat lighter stuff right there, Bubba. Fat lighter, fat lighter, fat lighter, fat lighter. Oh yeah, what a day, what a day. Man, it's nice down here. Big Haynes Creek. Man, something else. Oh yeah, copy that. Young people that don't know what this is, it's called a water flume tail race. And what they do, they divert the creek around, dam it up, and this goes to the water wheel, the old mill house, and it'll be forceful enough to run pulleys, belts, anything you'd want. Hydropower, water power. They turn these big, huge belts that turn the crushing wheels. You ever seen those round things in people's yards? Looks like a round boat anchor. That was used. They had 2 or 3 of them in there, and they crush corn, make meal out of it. Whenever you're eating biscuits or cornbread or bread, that's how they did it. Copy that. And that's one of the water diversion places over there. It's kind of closed off right now, but I used to get up under it. And man, that is Big Haynes Creek right there, boys and girls. And this is one of the water flumes that comes off and goes across to the old mill. And man, wow, what our forefathers did for power and to work and run stuff. Copy that. Let's see if I can get right to here and you can see the water jumping off. That's another diversion right there. Wow, holy cannoli. I mean, it goes there and it goes all the way down to the old mill. Holy moly. Listen to it. Might shut up for a second. Look at that. Oh man, I'd like to get in it one way and ride it all the way to the mill. Oh yeah, copy that. Costley Mill Park, Conyers, Georgia. My friend actually built all these buildings. Brian Bowman, Miss Bowman, Brian Bowman's dad built all this. Copy that. Oh man, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. This is where the old tail race and water flume goes. Goes to that old mill there. Used to have a water wheel, which the water wheel's gone. That's the old mill house. Look at that old, people, if y'all don't know what that is, that's the old beer cap, Coke cap. Wow, can't believe I'm not taking that home for these samples. Holy moly, water's up, man. Wash y'all. Holy cannoli, look at that. Our forefathers built a lot of stuff. And I guess all the materials came around and probably comes from the old quarry that I go to. Hey, that's a little blue tail, whatever they call it, Salem. It's like a lynx or it's a lizard. Copy that. Look at that. Man, look at that. I mean, look at that. There you go. I see you. Holy cannoli, look at that, buddy. Oh man, look at that. Oh, wow, that's hot. Big Haynes Creek goes towards Conyers that way. And that's the dam right there. I can't really get to it because it's closed off in that area, that side. But yeah, this is the dam where they diverted it to make the water flumes and the water diversions right there. Copy that. Man, it's beautiful today. Wow, a little warm. That is 138 right there, Georgia 138. Copy that. Big Haynes Creek. See the cars going across? I see them. Copy that. This is Costley Mill. This is Big Haynes Creek. This is a beach right here. And that's the waterfall. They used to go to the old mill. They'd come out right there and they'd crush grits and mill and cornbread mixins and fixins. There used to be a water wheel right there, but it's gone now. I've really never seen it up and operational. But what our forefathers went through to make water power, hydropower, power. Copy that. Look at that big old waterfall up there. Man, I'm gonna take you up there next. Copy that. Little bird over there. This is actually the pavilion that Brian Bowman's dad built. Everybody to come down here and party and swim in the river down here at Big Haynes Creek. All these outbuildings he built. And this is beautiful, man. This is really pretty. Copy that. The old general store. And then the old beach. I've swam in there many a times. Partied here. And that's Big Haynes Creek. That goes up towards Conyers, and to the right goes down towards Jackson Lake, I guess. And this is the old beach. The old beach. The pavilion, I partied there before. Back in my drinking days. Oh yeah, 26 years. Thank you, Lord. Dang, that's something else. Yeah, he built all this stuff. The Bowmans, they owned all that. Golly. Thank you, sir.